Okay, I have here a 2007, the heck is this thing? I think it's a 650. It's a 650. It's a crank, no start. I haven't even started on it yet. I just got the battery is disconnected. This guy's got a bunch of cars. I have 2 videos of his cars, but battery was already disconnected, and I already don't like that. Looks like it was melted. Maybe because he was. No, that doesn't look very new. Yeah, this thing's like melted. Yeah, so I don't know what to do about the corner. But I was thinking maybe it got melted. I don't know if this battery's gonna work. Because I might. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it was like melted. Oh yeah. I might actually put a multimeter on this and see if there's any continuity between these two. I don't want this thing to get burned up, but that's. Alright, I'm gonna get that set up. Just checking, just to make sure. Right there, I'm on the one side of the cable and I'm touching the other side, and I come over here to the negative side and there is no continuity. So I'm happy with that. Maybe. Okay, it might be just enough. Oh, not for this side though. Dang. Let's try that again. I don't want this stuff falling into that. Maybe if I tilt the battery. This is not the right battery for it. I think I could use it for testing purposes. Okay. Will this one fit? Let's see. Okay, so that one's tight. Oh man. Okay, car came alive. That's not ideal, but it'll work. I don't want to hook the maintainer here. I'm going to hook it up under the hood where it's supposed to get hooked up to. And I just want to keep this rolling. I am going to crank it. I want to make sure no smoke comes out. Man, I had to do some kung fu stuff to get in there, because I can't open that door. I'm going to review the tape, make sure nothing was smoking. Alright, I got my propane tool. He said it's getting fuel. I think he just stuck his finger on there or whatever. I didn't even hook the scan tool up yet. Okay. Now I'm going to hook the scan tool up to it. Hopefully there's codes now. So this is an E64. I didn't know if it was a 63 or a 64. You can see there's water on there because it's starting to rain. I'm going to do a smart scan and let it do its thing. I'm going to pause it just to save time on this thing. I'm not 100% on that propane test, but that was just like a quick test. It's got like a filter on the bottom side, or yeah, on the under the bottom side of that air cleaner lid. So I couldn't really directly spray right into it. it should have at least done something. If it was a fuel problem, like it would have chugged or whatever. Surprisingly, there's not a lot of modules on this thing. I want to see what's in the ECM here. DME, ambient temperature sensor. No BDS message from IntelliBet. That thing's probably fried. EWS. Okay, so that code there. All right. So what I have to do, hopefully this tool can do it. My autel, unfortunately, doesn't work on BMW anymore for whatever reason. It's no longer in my, I can't even choose BMW. I do have another tool that's like a launch product that is BMW specific. I might have to use that one. You need to download functional programs online. Whether to continue. I'm just going to go back on the fault. That's where I saw it before. It might be on their actuation test. I don't know. Where is it? EWS. Yes. Okay, it's downloading. Execute steps. Please wait. Follow fault code. Following fault code is stored for the tested function and component group. Permanent fault. The selected fault pattern indicates a software error in the following control unit, CAS. The problem can be remedied by programming as the following tool version or higher of V50.6. Let's go into special functions. Driver's assistance, maintenance, body, chassis, drive. Maybe it's under here. DME, CAS interface. It might be that one. DME CAS adjustment. EWS reset, starter lock. Switch on terminal. Okay, so that's on. There is no EWS4 installed. Please select the corresponding function under engine. Adjustment functions, DME CAS. Evaluating fault data, please wait. No fault code is stored. Program starting value, new DME only. Let's do F2, see what happens. Perform terminal change after the terminal. Okay, so conditions. Switch, turn it off. Key out for a second. Turn engine off. Okay, yeah. Switch on terminal 15. Turn engine off. Continue. DME ready to receive starting value. I don't know what that means. Service function finished. Okay. Adjustment fuel. I don't know if I did anything. Apparently not. Create a report on this. And we'll skip that for now, just so I have it. And then I want to clear the codes, and I want to see if I can get any other kind of result. And then I'll switch tools. All right. That one came back, and this one came back, or haven't cleared. I'm sorry. And that's a history code, and that's current outside temperature sensor. Should I try to start it? Let's see what happens. Alright, so I'm assuming when I did that reset it didn't work because I had to clear the code maybe. Yeah, this will be good enough for now. Not entirely sure that when he disconnects this battery and hooks the new correct battery in there, it's not going to have the same problem. That battery is dead, he said. I didn't even check it, but yep, had to reset the EWS. Okay, just got that thrown in here now for the time being, and I put some stuff in there. I gotta try to squeeze in here. Oh my god. Yeah, can't really squeeze in here, but I got in here somehow. Try to get on this dongle. Somehow. Going down. Come on. I just want to make sure there's no other codes going on. There you go. There you go. All right. All right. Let's reconnect. Let it do its thing real quick. Do another smart scan. We got 2 ECM codes. I forget what they were. Let's see what they are when they come back up. I'm going to shut it off and try to start it again, but I want to do the scan first. I'm going to save this as a post repair. I'm going to put some notes in there after resetting the EWS. Can't even think of the proper words. I'm just going to say after I did the reset. And then 1 second. Report saved, and these are the same codes that were still on there for the temperature sensor, ambient temperature signal, and the DME. No BDS message from the intelligent battery sensor, which is probably fried by the looks of that cable back there. Of course it starts pouring. Oh, that's not pouring. Oh god. Let's see if I can get in this thing. Oh, shit. I think I'm gonna move it. Oh, I'm gonna move it first. Yeah. Alright. I think that's good enough. I don't know if he wants this inside or not, but at least now the window's all the way up. It wasn't all the way up. And hopefully it starts. So turned it off. Take the key out. Oh wait, I don't know. Whatever. Let me shut the door. I don't know if that does anything. Cycling it. Whoop. Put this back in. I don't even know if that needs to be in, to tell you the truth. Probably not. Let me leave it there, see what happens. Oof. That battery's just, it doesn't really have much. So service engine soon light is on. And that's going to be a separate issue. And I think this is good enough for today because it's raining. I can't really continue on. Just do a real quick scan again, see if any other codes have popped up. Nope, still 2. So. All right, we're leaving. He said he's got like 28 or 29 cars. He lost count, and he's gonna buy a I think 90s or something, 530 or something. He just had a 850 dropped off that his cousin borrowed. He's got the other car. The silver one is a Bentley, and the one over there, the beige one, is a Rolls Royce. But they're basically the same car. All his batteries are dead because he obviously can't drive a bunch of cars. The Rolls Royce, he jumped it backwards and blew the alternator. So he doesn't even know if any other damage is done. That's probably a fun one. And he said the 530, the BMW 530, he's gonna have his other mechanic, I guess he just does mechanical work, check that out and see if it's worth it to buy. But it's a no start after they did a cylinder head, so I gotta figure that out. What else? Oh yeah, and then I was just measuring both of his garages. He wants to park the Rolls and the Bentley in the garage, and so I had to go to the house and measure that one. And he's got all this shit in there. He's got a Porsche in there, and then he's got I think another Mercedes or something. AMG. It's got like 2 AMGs, got another Porsche in the back. Told him to stop buying cars. As far as the reset, that I'm not exactly sure what I did, because I just reset the code and I did do like the realignment stuff, but it didn't start until I reset the codes. So I don't know if it has anything to do with it. Plus I told him about his melted battery cable and stuff like that. He still has battery sensor code, which is probably, you know, that wire was melted, so it's probably no good. Also has a wrong battery in it, could barely start it. Whatever, and ambient air temperature sensor, which I think every BMW I've ever looked at that age has that friggin' code in it. I don't even know where it is. I think it's in the cowl somewhere. But go home, go to sleep.